it is Thursday morning. I just got back from my morning walk, as you saw, and I'm gonna take you guys through a day in my life as a full-time content creator. So my full-time job is running a food blog. It's called Wellness by Kay. I have a website, I have social media for it, and that is how I make most of my income. But then I also make book videos on here. I'm gonna start to branch out a little bit because I'm feeling like just a pull to do more lifestyle, food, fitness, wellness books, all of it on here. So that's what I'm gonna do, and that's what I'm trying out with this video. I also have a TikTok where I share more health and fitness related content. So I'm kind of all over the place, and that's why I feel like content creator is a great word, because I'm really just creating content from multiple different places all day long. So with that introduction out of the way, let's get into a day in my life. So like I said, I just went on my morning walk. I like to get like a good amount of steps. I try to get 15,000 steps or more a day, and it looks like I just got 7,500 steps on that walk. Usually if I don't go to a workout class in the morning, I'll do a walk, but typically I've been doing a workout class like more than half of the time, probably like 85% of my weekday mornings. I'm doing a workout class in the morning or just a regular workout in the morning, so I won't do a walk, but if I'm not, I will do a walk. So that is what I did today. I went around a gorgeous route. I love walking so much, and then I stopped at the grocery store to pick up some groceries as well, just a few things. I feel like I go to the grocery store every day, but I don't mind because I do like getting things. However, I bought two things, and you will not believe my shock when I rang these up. Literally, it was $28 because these were like $20. This whole bag of cherries. Well, I guess like now that I think about it, it makes sense. It's a lot of cherries. On the thing, it said $5.99 a pound, and I was like, oh, this is a pound. It's not. It's like 4 pounds of cherries. And I was like quickly debating, should I put it back? And I was like, no, I'm already here. So I have to eat a lot of cherries in the next couple of days because I don't want these to go to waste and waste $20. But just some cherries and cream cheese. I'm gonna use this in my breakfast in a little bit. But yeah, that's how I usually like to start my day. You know what? I guess we can make my coffee together this morning. I love to use Stoke Cold Brew. It's my favorite like refrigerated coffee that you can buy from the store, and then any Chobani creamer. I like the cookie dough, I like the sweet cream, and I like the white chocolate mocha, so I'm gonna go with the white chocolate mocha this morning. Now my ice machine has been having problems, so hopefully there's some ice in there. Okay, we have a little bit. Okay, so we gotta start with a lot of ice. Also, these are my cute jars. I love them from Amazon. Now I like to do a good bit of creamer because I like my coffee sweet, and I don't really care if there's a lot of creamer in it. So let's see. Lots of ice. I can't even break through this morning. This is perfect. Oh my gosh, so good. And I almost forgot the lid. Okay, so the next thing that I typically do in my day once I've made my coffee is I sort of sit down with my laptop, with my planner, and I kind of see what I need to do for the day while I drink my coffee. So I'm gonna do that, and I'll check back in with you guys when I have like another update or another important moment in my day. I just opened up my agenda and I realized that I have to post some sponsored content this morning, which is actually perfect. It is a portion of how I make my income, but I don't do it that often. So it just like happens to fall on a day that I'm vlogging that I'm actually posting the content. So this is like a month-long partnership that I've had with Success Rice. They do all those like 10-minute rice, like boil in the bag rice products. So I have made a bunch of recipes with them. I post on TikTok and Instagram, and I'm doing one for the month of August, which is supposed to go up today. So I'm just gonna work on getting the blog post published and then posting both the Instagram and TikTok. And I guess I'll show you guys a little bit of that because that is a portion of what I do. And then the rest of the stuff that is on my to-do list, I have 4 major things. I have posting that content. I have creating a recipe. I'm gonna make a healthy buffalo chicken dip a little later in the day. I have a 30-minute clean, which is not really a big thing, but I like to set myself like a 30-minute timer and get as much cleaning as I can done. It really helps me to stay on top of things. And then I also have what's the last thing? Oh, it was to film this video. Okay, so that's like not really counting because I'm literally doing it as we speak. There will be a bunch of other little stuff that comes up throughout the day, but those are 3 big things on my list.
Toast, some blackberries, and asparagus. This was such a simple. Success boil and bag tricolor quinoa is the perfect way to switch up your moist cookies and cream for the tea.
Welcome to my studio. It is now 10:20 and I'm about to film my recipe for the day. I think I mentioned before I'm making a healthier buffalo chicken dip, but this is all the filming setup that we have going on for this. I have a food blog, I do the photography myself, I do the videos myself, and I'm just gonna give you guys like a little bit of a tour of what this looks like when I film my videos real quick, and then I'm gonna get into cooking. So starting off in the kitchen, I film my videos right here and I use these artificial lights to do better lighting. So I just put them on, both of them, and they do this big white light, and it's really good for my videos. And then if you come over here, this is where I take my photos. I like natural light for my photos, so I put it right up to a window, and I just do my photos on the floor right here. And then for that, I use this camera that we have charging. And then I use this little thing to hold my phone for my videos. So this is what we have going. I feel like right now it's like camera inception because I'm filming myself about to film. Okay, I gotta go film on another device and I'll show you guys the finished product of the recipe when I'm done. Okay, so as you can see, everything is cleaned up, or actually, I don't know if you can totally tell, but everything is cleaned up. I finished my recipe. It was so delicious, and that will probably be on my blog in a couple of weeks if you guys are interested at all. It takes me a little bit of a delayed time to get everything up. That was a success, and I also did my 30 minutes of cleaning. I cleaned the sink, I put all the dishes and everything away from the recipe, I folded some laundry, I put in a load of laundry. So honestly, I've kind of checked off everything on my list, and now I have, it's 1:15 about, so I have a workout class at 4:15, and I like to get there at 4, like 10 minutes before the class, and it's a 45-minute walk for me. So I'm gonna leave at around 3:15 or so for my workout class this afternoon, and that means I have like 2 hours now to do whatever I want. I don't have anything else on my to-do list, like I said, but there is, of course, things I can do. I was maybe gonna edit the photos that I took today and the video that I took today, and work on getting everything together to submit to my, I have a person who helps me write blog posts. She does probably like 80% of my blog posts at this point. I write some of them, but she writes most of them, and that's honestly such a weight lifted off my shoulders. I don't like the writing of them, so I'm gonna get that ready for her, send all the information to her for her to do, but I'll probably, like, the more that I think about that, work on that tomorrow. And then right now I'm gonna do some other little things because in my brain, I was gonna do the photos and the videos for this recipe tomorrow. So like, I still need to do it tomorrow. I don't know if that's like weird, but that's how my brain works. Like if it's set for tomorrow, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. So for these 2 hours, I'm probably gonna do a mix of things. I probably will work on some videos for my fitness TikTok that I was talking about earlier. That is just Kayla H. Berman on TikTok, and I post like wellness content, what I eat in a days, walking, all that sort of thing. So yeah, I'll probably work on some of those videos. And then I also have to buy some bridesmaid dresses for my cousin's wedding. I can't get this open. It's in the fall and I haven't looked at any dresses yet. My sister has sent me a bunch of options. So I think I'm just gonna buy some of the ones that I like. She has such good taste. So I'll buy some of those, get them delivered here, and then, you know, get that done once and for all. One thing about me is that like, I am not a fashionista. Like I like clothes, I feel like I have a decent sense of style, but like I don't like spend a lot of time and brain energy thinking about it. Honestly, my sister helps me with a lot of things. Like if I have questions on fashion or like decoration or like things like that, she loves it. So I'm just like defer to her. So I'm gonna buy some of those dresses, ones that I like, and then get that off my to-do list so that I have some dresses to try on. So I'm gonna do that. And then I also might start editing this video. That sounds really fun to me. I really love editing YouTube videos. So I feel like that'll be a fun way to spend this little chunk of time, and it's kind of like insider information that I'm editing this video during the day that I'm filming it, but I think I'm gonna give that a go. Right now I'm just making a Propel water. I love to put these in my water as like a little bit of refreshment and flavor. Like sometimes water is just a little, you know, bland and boring. So these add really good flavor and I love it just right in my Owala. I just got this, I'm obsessed. Like I've had water bottles before, but for some reason, this one is making me drink so much water. I love it and I think these colors are adorable. Okay, so I think I pretty much updated you guys on everything that's going on in my day. I've honestly done the most important things of my day at this point, honestly of my week. So pretty much smooth sailing from here. And if I'm being honest, like I don't spend that much time on my blog. Like I spend a decent amount of time, but in the years past, I was spending like 40, 50 hours really building my blog, and I've built it to a point where it is pretty sustainable and I don't have to put as much effort into it or as much of my personal time. Like I have a few people who work for me and do different things, so that I'm kind of taking on more of like a boss, like CEO role, which is really fun. It's like my little small business baby. And yeah, I've been able to kind of spend less time on that, employ other people, still like grow my blog, still getting a lot of success there, but it's given me the time to pursue other paths like this YouTube, like my books, all that stuff, like my fitness TikTok, and it's just been really, really fun. And I'm so grateful that I have like the time and energy to be able to do all these other things. And hopefully you guys like seeing the behind the scenes too, because I love watching videos like this. Okay, bye guys, see you later. Okay, so it has been a long time since I've checked in. It is now like 7 p.m. I went to the gym. I edited a bunch of this video, like the whole first half. I went to the gym. I was there for a very long time because, like I said, or I wasn't there for a long time. It was like a whole 3-hour ordeal because I have to walk 45 minutes, then I did a class, then I walked on the Stairmaster for a little, then I walked all the way home. And also on the way there, like when I was walking there, it was starting to rain a little bit, and then during the class it was raining, so that's why I went on the Stairmaster a little bit to try and wait out the rain and like see if I was, I don't know, try and miss the rain, and I did, so I was able to walk home, which was good because I was maybe gonna have to like Uber or Lyft home. But then on my way home, I was starving, so starving. All I could think about was making dinner, eating it as soon as possible, so I only shared those like little clips with you guys. But I made carne asada from Trader Joe's, which is so good, so flavorful, so easy. Like that entire dinner with the asparagus came together, and I'm not even kidding you, 5 minutes. It's full of protein, full of fiber, and it was so delicious. And now, literally right away, I'm gonna go make my Ninja Creamy because I don't even want to wait for it. I just want to eat it right away. So that is what I'm gonna do. Also, the book that I'm currently reading is 5-Star Stranger by Kat Tang. This was my book of the month pick for August, and I'm like halfway through it, and to be honest, it's a very like weird book. For some reason, it's not really hooking me in. I kind of have to force myself to read it, but hopefully I get a good chunk, maybe like 50 or 100 pages done tonight. But like, yeah, it's like a little weird. Maybe I'll give a little bit of more in-depth thoughts a little later on after I read a bit tonight, but I'm gonna try and read this, and if the motivation doesn't come to read, I'll probably do a lot of TikTok scrolling because that's what I've been feeling inclined to do recently. So, Ninja Creamy time. Oh, also I wanted to make sure I addressed this. Yes, sometimes I eat my dinner in bed. Sorry, I just love it. I get so cozy and comfy, and like, I'm careful not to spill, but yeah, that could be like a big flaw of mine. The happiness that this Ninja Creamy gives me is unreal. I can literally eat ice cream the size of my head, and it's healthy. It's full of protein. I'm literally obsessed with it, and I'm under my heated blanket. Like, this is literally my perfect night. Okay, I think it is officially time for bed and for me to stop this day in my life vlog. I did a little reading of this, maybe 30 pages, and yeah, I'm still feeling like it's weird, and I don't think it makes total sense. Like, the book feels like there's a lot of different things going on, and I'm like, what's the purpose here? Like, what is the point of this book? I don't know. I'm just not loving it. I thought the concept was cool, but I don't know. It's not really making sense as like a cohesive book for me. But the concept is that he, the main character, what's his name? Oh, you know what? I don't even think we've met his name. That's kind of the whole point. But it's called the 5-Star Stranger. Pretty much he's this like rental stranger that people rent out for things that they need someone for, like maybe a funeral guest or a wedding guest or like a bridesmaid, or they want to like practice a conversation that they have to have with their family member, anything like that they can hire a stranger for. So he does that, and he does all these different roles, and it's kind of about him and his life and the roles he takes on. And then they also really follow this one role where he is the fake father of this girl named Lily, and he is in Lily and Lily's mother Mari's life as this father, but he's like the fake father. And their story is headed in a direction, and that's kind of like the main plot of the book, I would say. But there's also some other plots that are kind of like don't make any sense to me, how they relate to everything. And then even that main plot with Lily and Mari and him, I'm just like, this is like, it's just, I don't know, it's not making total sense. Like, things are jumping around, whatever. This is not a reading vlog, so I'm not going to give you guys any more chit chat about this book, but yeah, this is what I'm reading. Not loving it. Probably gonna be no more than a 3-star. And I am exhausted. It is time for me to go to bed. It is 9:30. I go to bed, or I try to go to bed every night by 10 o'clock, wake up at around 6 a.m. Sometimes a little bit earlier or a little bit later, but 6 is like my go-to. And yeah, I am very exhausted, especially this day. I think because I worked out at night. I usually like to work out in the morning, and honestly, this like little trial of working out at night makes me not want to do it again. Like, I feel like I'll probably do it here and there if like there's no other option or something, but it just made me feel really out of whack today and tonight, and like my hunger was off and I'm more tired. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it just messed me up. So we're gonna get back on track tomorrow morning with a workout bright and early, so I do have to go to bed for that. And yeah, this was a Thursday in my life. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you guys like this video. I really would love to make more content like this, so hopefully you guys do enjoy it. And yeah, subscribe if you like this video and if you want to see more from me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.